All right, so something I really used to get made fun of was for just the way that I talked and my taste of music, just me, just being who I was. I can remember a particular incident where I was in a parking lot of um, some store, and I was just listening to my music, man, and I was just jamming. Um, and then all of a sudden, somebody pulled up next to me, and I was just so stuck in to my programmed behavior of feeling like I had to be listening to a music that they thought I should listen to, that I like hurry up and I changed the station because like I was just that ashamed of being judged. And I sit back now and I realize how ridiculous that sounds, but for like a really long time, that was like the person that I was, like feeling like I had to be a certain way just to survive, you know? And if you really think about it, like I let something small like that keep me stuck being in a version of myself like I didn't want to be in life. So I bring up that story and how it relates to what I'm saying next. What I'm going to say next is that oftentimes we get into a fear of going after what we want, or wearing a mask, or not being true to what we want or who we are, because we feel like we have to be something else that makes other people happy. And earlier, as I was reminiscing on this whole thought, like I was sitting here listening to, again, like one of my favorite artists, Alanis Morissette. I got the shirt on, of course. And I started thinking about, like, what if this artist or any of those artists out there, what if they hadn't gone after their dream? What if they had let something stop them? And like, I wouldn't be listening to their song right now, And I started like just looking around the room, looking at all the stuff that I like. And it's just like, what if none of these people had the vision that they had, and they just didn't create these things, And it just made me stop to see like how we are just all connected, how we all serve like our role and our purpose in each other's lives, And it makes me sad sometimes when I meet people or individuals who think that like they don't matter. They don't think that there's nothing that they can do to contribute to someone else out there, because they don't feel like they have that education or that degree or that money or whatever. But like, you have your experiences. You have like the ability to teach somebody something that maybe they didn't know, And sometimes I know we get stuck in that pattern, and you need someone to like break you out of that pattern so that you can take a step outside of yourself to see, wow, I've got all these talents that I possess, but I'm just not using them in the right way right now. And that message was just like on my heart, just now. And I just really wanted to just share that. You just never know what people are going through. There's a lot of changes going on in the world. And sometimes you just need that listening ear and that motivation to just, give you that extra energy to keep going forward. So anyways, that is the message that I wanted to share. But it's just up to you to realize what that purpose is, and to have that courage to go after that. All right, guys. Well, I'm so Star. Thank you for letting me share my message. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Take care. Bye.